fall asleep faster.
A hands-on business hit town.
We got a problem.
Will it rub people the wrong way?
All I want is just a simple massage.
Oh, God, that's a relief.
Evening shade. Then, Heart to Fire has the look of a hit.
Do you mind if I smoke?
I'll just open up the doors and turn on the fan.
It's not worth it if you're going to have to hose down the kitchen afterwards.
Ed Asner joins Heart to Fire after Evening Shade tonight.
Nice guys finish last when it comes to getting fast, efficient service from their doctors. Get the facts on how to get tough with your MD on TV2 First News today at 4.
What in the world is going on?
I don't know why you believe anything that tramp tells you.
Truly ignites the fuse
Lily has to be told about this. Never Lily.
that could explode any minute.
I hate this lie as much as you do.
Now, why in the world would you miss it?
I just wish I knew the truth. I don't care what it is.
As the world turns.
This is CBS.
Hey, Mom, you know, your child could be a model.
Really? How?
Enter Kid Search 92, the most exciting model contest for kids. Over $1 million in prizes. Any kid or teen can enter. There's no experience necessary.
So, what do I do now?
Go to any J.C. Penney portrait studio, fill out an entry form, add one candid and one pose photo, and pay the one-time entry fee. So enter Kid Search 92 today and make your kid a star.
It's here at Meijer. New Ultra Downy in the tiny bottle. It's ultra concentrated.
Wow, all that softness in a little bottle.
You get the fluffiest softness from just a tiny capful of new Ultra Downy. Ultra soft as you can see.
Hey, it's concentrated. Just like my Ultra detergent.
Get new Ultra Downy this week at Meijer.
Now you can get the best softness from a little bottle. So why mess with big ones?
New Ultra Downy. Available now at Meijer.
Monday at 9, Murphy being nice to a network executive? Don't believe it. Then at 10, Northern Exposure is overexposed here on WJBK TV2.
A Motown's legend is hospitalized in Alabama. Get the latest on the condition of Eddie Kendricks on First News today at 4.
Is it selfish for me to be glad that you're coming back to my homeland with me?
Oh, no, sweetheart. It's not selfish at all. And besides, when Bianca found out that you couldn't go, I wasn't about to let you fly down here by yourself.
But what about your work in the hospital? And how did you arrange to leave so quickly? And what did Dr. Larry say?
Larry? What did it say?
She left us at the nurse's station?
Yeah, I was there after, I took my break. I don't understand.
Well, it's pretty clear. She didn't have the guts to face me with it.
What do you mean?
She left. She said, I know this is the coward's way out. I talked to my AA sponsor last night. I realized that our relationship was wrong. Taking a leave of absence.
What?
Yeah, she was having some doubts.
Well, yeah, but I had no idea.
They were a little more serious than I thought.
Sorry, there's no...
Yes, on 215.
Yeah, I know. It's just that Larry just got some very devastating news, and...
All right. Go on. Let's sort this out myself.
Okay, well, look, if there's anything that I can do at all, will you please...
Listen, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay. I knew we were having problems. I knew that.
Okay, listen. Now, she got a leave of absence, and she had to go through John. Now, why don't you go try to call him before he leaves with Iva, and then we can get some answers from that, okay?
I know, Milo. Maybe answer enough.
Julie, what do you mean that you saw Holden after his fight with Lily?
It was the next day. He drove all night to get to New York and go straight to my apartment. He was in really bad shape.
And why would he do that?
Because of what he heard right outside your door. What do you mean? He heard the two of you arguing with Lucinda. He heard her say that she never wanted Lily to find out that Aaron was Holden's son. His and mine.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Coast Deodorant Soap. That crisp, invigorating scent makes Coast the eye-opener.
My dad is not a morning person. But once I get into the shower with Coast, he gets better. The bold, brisk skin of Coast wakes him up. He likes the ladder, too. He says Coast makes him feel like a whole new man. If it works with my dad, it'll work with anyone.
Coast, the eye-opener.
That's my mom. Here we go again.
A puzzle. With so many stomach remedies around, how do you know which you can take for heartburn? And for diarrhea? And for upset stomach? You take Pepto-Bismol to relieve most any common stomach problem, heartburn, upset stomach, and diarrhea. So who needs anything else? That is a puzzle. Pepto-Bismol, the only one you need.
A whole paper towel can be too much. Or too little. Now there's Selecticide, the Bounty you customize. Special smaller sheets. Only Bounty lets you pick out 1 sheet for small jobs, 2 sheets for regular jobs, 3 sheets for large jobs. And it's 50% longer than regular Bounty. Selecticide, the Bounty you customize. A quicker, thicker picture of her. Bounty Selecticide.
Holden knows? Oh, John. I mean, that's the worst possible way for him to find out. Julie. Now, once you told him it was true, then what?
He wanted to leave right away and go back to Lily. But I was afraid he would have an accident or something because of the shape he was in. So I told him about this little hotel down in Soho where some of the models stay, and he said he would go down there and check in and get a good night's sleep before he left. And that's it, Ida. Except I called the hotel later to see if he'd checked in, and he never did. So I assumed that he had just driven straight back here.
Now, wait a minute. Why didn't you tell us this months ago?
Well, I wasn't even in the country. Ron and I left for Europe the next day. I didn't even know that Holden was missing until Caleb came to New York for that landscaping.
Why didn't you tell Caleb?
Because I knew that once I did, the truth would come out about Aaron.
Julie, you have been here for 2 weeks. Why haven't you said anything to us?
Well, I wanted to, Iva, believe me, but Lucinda said that...
Lucinda
John, please, just let her finish. What? What are you saying?
Lucinda said that if the truth came out, that it would be devastating to Lily.
That's Joseph.
Where are you going?
Well, I'm going to see my ex-wife. If I'm not back in half an hour, I've been arrested for homicide.
John, no!
What did Lily say, exactly?
Well, not much, really. She couldn't talk for long. She wanted to call Ivor Snyder and Dr. Dixon before they leave this afternoon.
Is she calling from the Kruger offices or from the hotel?
She didn't say.
Oh.
There is one thing.
What?
Well, when she asked if there was any news on the search for Holden,
You didn't tell her.
No, I didn't. I did tell her that Mr. Strickland and another gentleman flew to Taiwan to meet the freighter.
Why? Why did you tell her that? We're trying to keep it from her. We're trying not to raise her hopes.
She was just so sad. She was so worried. I felt like I needed to tell her something. I didn't tell her that they didn't find Holden.
Thank heaven. Small things. In the future. Should she call, you will give out no information.
Gotcha. so sorry. Well, I guess I'll just go back to my desk.
Selma, did she say anything about her meetings with Sean, how they were going?
No. I forgot to ask.
Oh, la la.
Well, think you were a little hard on her. And what's she supposed to do? Lily asked her point blank.
She could say she didn't know. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't need you to help me in dealing with my assistant. I really don't.
All right. Then let's talk about Kitty Fielding.
Why?
Why? Why are you having lunch with her?
God, you're getting tiresome. I'm interested in Fielding International. I'm interested in it. And your past liaisons with the daughter don't concern me.
I understand all about Fielding International, but Kitty's only connection to Fielding International is her allowance. And if you think Sir Albert is going to give any weight to anything Kitty has to say, you're in for a rude awakening.
Why does her presence here threaten you so?
It doesn't threaten me. I'm just trying to warn you about her. She's not to be trusted.
I'm perfectly aware of that. There's a problem here. I don't know what it is, but you're not telling me.
Well, you're entitled to your own opinion.
I'm a big, brave girl. I'm going to tempt the fate. I'm going into the executive dining room and have lunch with her. I may find out at lunch what it is she's holding over you.
Well, Franny, Darrell did say that he only found out the truth about Jennifer himself a few months ago.
Yeah, exactly. He's known about it for months. He should have told me when he first found out.
I tried to. As soon as I heard, I went up to the cabin, and your father was there. Then you get the letter from Gavin, and you started having these other suspicions about me. I tried to work those out, and I couldn't, but I did tell you about Jennifer.
Well, not to console you in any way, Darrell. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized I do blame Barbara more than I blame you because she's lied to us both.
Franny, when Darrell called to set up his appointment, he said that last night, when both of you were so worried about Carrie, he felt there was a closeness between you.
It's true. I know you felt it, too. When we were at your parents', honey, there's something still between us, something that we could build on. You never once mentioned any doubts about me.
Carrie was my only concern last night. My only concern. It doesn't change what's happened, Darrell. And it certainly doesn't change the parts of your personality that I cannot understand.
Such as? Try to be specific.
His temper. I saw the same look in your eyes the morning that you attacked Larry that I did in Dolores.
You saw desperation. I thought I was losing the most important thing in my life. And as for Larry, he's been hoping that we would break up ever since you dumped him to marry me.
That is not true.
Yeah, I'm lucky you're even at this meeting. Larry was having some kind of problem, and Franny didn't want to leave him.
That's not what I said, nor what I meant.
Well, okay. But since the subject has come up, how do you feel about Larry?
I appreciate his friendship and his support. And he happens to be one of the only people in my life that thinks I'm not going off the deep end.
Oh, come on. I mean, he loves to think the worst of me, so I'll have a clear conscience when he moves in on my wife.
Oh, Darrell, that is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Larry is in love with somebody else. We're friends. That's it.
Well, if you honestly feel that way, I think if we had a chance to be alone together anywhere, we could start to rebuild the trust between us, like we did the night you stayed over at the house.
Franny.
wish with all my heart that these doubts had not come between us. But they have. And until Daryl can come up with some proof for the explanations that you give me for all the lies, I just don't see that there's any way we can get past them.
If you have a light to moderate bladder control problem, Attend's protection has never been simpler. No belt, no buttons. The new Attend's beltless undergarments stick securely to your underwear. Flexible leg gathers hug your body, forming a specially designed protective cup. Secure protection is easy with new beltless Attends. For a free sample, call 1-800-432-4000. With no belts or buttons, new Attends make secure protection simple.
Cleaning toilets is a lousy job, so I invented 2000 Flushes Blue to help you. It's loaded with detergent, cleans and deodorizes automatically, up to 4 months. Try my 2000 Flushes Blue. Cleans your toilet with every flush.
After 80 years, nothing can top it. Natural whole grain goodness. Roman meal. It's that good.
I wasn't due for another 2 weeks. Suddenly there I was, having a cesarean. David was wonderful. And when it was all over, I had this perfect little person. And a lot of pain. Later I was kind of surprised when the doctor gave me Tylenol. With all the other choices they have, but the Tylenol made me feel better. So I could put my mind on more important things.
Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
Monday at 9, Murphy being nice to a network executive? Don't believe it. Then at 10, Northern Exposure is overexposed here on WJBK TV2.
Deep breath. Again. Good. You can button up your shirt now.
Mi corazón está mejor. My heart is better today?
Yes, Senor Dorado. It's much steadier than it was the last time I was here.
That's why I follow the orders you gave me, taking the pills. The doctor's daughter, la señora Sabrina, she reminds me.
I'm glad.
She's very good. My people love her very much. The other doctors, they say hello to you for me?
Oh, Dr. McDermott and Dr. Stewart?
See?
Yes. Yes, they did. Senor Dorado, I'd like you to give this to Maria. I want you to come back next week for an appointment. I want to give you a complete physical and take an EKG. Now, it's nothing to worry about. You're doing very well.
Gracias. Mi corazón se siente mucho mejor después de haber hablado con usted. You understand?
Enough. Gracias. Come in.
I thought you were coming home for lunch.
Well, I had a minor emergency. And, do you see the line of people out there?
I saw the line. Did you get what I sent over?
Yes, I did. Thank you. Now, what's this?
Iced coffee. I told Maria you have to have a 15-minute break.
My angel of mercy.
I'll be an avenging angel if you don't stop for dinner.
I will. I promise. Oh, this looks great. Good. Thanks.
I was hoping you could phone home tonight. I haven't talked to Franny since you've been down here. I keep thinking about that letter that she got from Davin Kruger and how suspicious it's made her. I know what it's like to be in love with someone and doubt them. I went through that constantly with Tonio. And then to find out that it's all true. I hope Franny doesn't have to go through that.
I do, too. Sabrina, I haven't mentioned Tonio to you.
Well, Father, you mustn't feel bad by talking about him. The worst thing I went through in the days before he died was finding out that he almost killed you.
Oh, but he didn't. I'm a tough old bird. But you took a terrible experience and turned it into something very positive for yourself and for all those people out there. I not only love you, I couldn't be more proud of you.
believe me when I tell you I've been struggling with his decision for weeks now. It wasn't until I was talking to my AA sponsor last night that I realized, finally, that our relationship is wrong. At least for me. I'm sure you remember the night I told you I have an addictive personality, and that stress and feeling insecure can be really dangerous for me, almost like poison. Anyway, I can't seem to fight what you consider my paranoia. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's what it is. I don't really know, but I do know that I have to get away. Please don't try to stop me. Give me this chance. I wouldn't ask for it if I wasn't terribly aware of how desperately I need it. About the carriage house, you don't have to rush to move out, but I think you should start looking. Hi. She said you were in here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't want to bust up your meeting. I didn't mind waiting.
Oh, no, we were just finishing up. It's no problem. And the good news is Alexander Cabot is very happy with Evan's proposal, because we have an excellent chance at getting the count.
Great.
But maybe I should have kept you waiting as punishment.
For what?
Larry, how could you let Mom take Inez down to Montego by herself? She breezed in here with the briefest of goodbyes and...
Montego?
You didn't know? I thought that's what you wanted to tell me.
I think you ought to read this. I think your mother left a few things out of her goodbye. Look, if Inez is determined to go back to Montego to have her baby, maybe I can use this to my advantage. Now, I know you don't want her missing our wedding, so what do you say we book the hospital chapel? Tie the knot before she goes.
I love this shirt, and I want to keep it looking like new. That's why I wouldn't risk washing it in anything but Woolite. See, even after 30 washes, it looks like this new one because Woolite won't damage the fibers. Trust Woolite to help keep your clothes looking like new.
Want a trade? I forgot. Give me the orange juice for me. Donuts. Half the other. Deal.
100% pure Florida quality orange juice. Makes you feel so good.
Hey, you drank more than half. I had to. My half was at the bottom.
Fisher-Price knows kids have an incredible appetite for fun. And that's why our kitchen center has tons of things to satisfy it. From a magic glow burner, to a see-through oven door, to a pop-up toaster. In fact, it's just like a grown-up kitchen, with one exception. After the cooking's finished, everyone wants to do the dishes. The Fisher-Price Kitchen Center now with 20-piece baking set in specially marked packages.
Introducing new waterproof formula bathroom duck. The only multi-surface bathroom cleaner that waterproofs as it cleans to resist dirt buildup. Like water off a duck's back. Watch how dirty water just slides off the side, cleaned with bathroom duck. Its unique waterproofing formula resists dirt buildup to make cleaning easier. New bathroom duck. Nothing fights bathroom dirt like duck. From S.C. Johnson Wax.
Tonight, when the network gets a new boss, will Murphy play ball?
Have to treat him differently because he's... You actually think I care that Baldwin is right?
Emmy-winning Murphy Brown shows her stuff. Then,
Give me the check.
No way. What with a check?
all fair when Love and War goes for a knockout punch.
Finally some action. We've got ringside seats.
Tonight.
This is CBS on TV2.
Well, are you going to let me know what was bothering Larry? Is it something to do with
I really
Susan?
don't feel free to discuss it, Daryl.
Well, maybe Susan's noticed the same things I have.
This has nothing to do with me.
So they having problems? Or... Thank you for going to Dr. Michaels with me today. Yeah, I believe if we could get out of here, if we could just go somewhere.
Don't.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to push.
Hey, where were you going to suggest that we go, Dale? The cabin? Is that what you were going to say? Because I'm not even going to consider it. And I think you know why.
No, I was thinking about Des Moines. When we go there, we could take Carrie. It's just, we've made such progress. I mean, last night and then today with Dr. Michaels.
I'm not so sure I necessarily agree with that.
Well, there's a psychiatrist in Des Moines, Dr. Adler. He helped Carolyn through her depression after Nate's death. So maybe if we went out there, we could set up an appointment with him.
You know, the only reason I agreed for you to come over today is because you wanted to see Carrie. Excuse me while I get her.
Dr. Adler, it's Dale Crawford. I want you to know that I'm working on it.
At least Emily was able to tell me where she went.
Where? She's in Montego with Inez. Of course, I didn't think of that. Did you call John?
And I called over to Iva's. Julie Wendell answered the phone, said Iva was out, and John was here checking on a patient.
Well, I thought he was well on his way to Foxwood Lodge by now.
Yeah, you haven't run into him, have you?
No.
I'm not Paige.
I can't believe Mama's here.
Yeah, well, I knew things were building up, but there.
Oh, Lila, I made some stupid cracks about their age difference. I'm sure it only made things worse.
No. She's always having a problem with that. I understood it because it's been a case with it. But lately, Susan's been obsessing about it.
Well, maybe a little time alone will give her some perspective.
Yeah, I don't think Larry's going to wait for that.
Wow. I think Cal would give me a deal on his jet.
I think that he'd loan it to you once he's back from Taiwan, though. But then we're so short-handed here with Bob away.
You have me, Paige? Yeah, listen, how long a leave of absence did you give Susan?
I told her she could take as long as she needed, as long as she kept me posted. But you should know all about that more than me.
Well, I should, and I don't.
I thought you'd be on your way to Foxwood Lodge by now.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah, no, I am. Not to worry. I'm on my way home now. Barring any complications, I'm on my way. Come on.
John, please, don't do
Now,
this.
look, someone has got to tell this woman that enough is enough. You're going to, in your condition.
I'm fine. Believe me, it will be a lot less stressful than sitting here wondering what you were doing or what you were saying.
Hold my call, Selma. Well, I Julie, your hair, because of the distressing news about Holden. Very frustrating.
No, I'm not. Julie came by to see us, and I guess I don't have to tell you what she told us.
Oh, only if you want me to know.
Oh, Lucinda, just stop it. Just stop it. I can't believe that you would do this to Lily, to your own daughter. That you knew exactly why Holden left and you let her go on thinking that it was her fault? How could you do this?
Do you think it would have been much better if I had told her that her darling husband found out that he had a son by another woman and didn't have the gumption to go home and face her and hot afraid her to get away from her?
He didn't hot afraid her.
Well, we thought he did. Everybody thought he had done that. All right? He pawned his wedding ring. He pawned his watch. He sold his car. And let me ask you something else, Ida. Do you think he's coming back ever? Will you please tell me? He went from New York to Boston. Why? Please tell me why.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but he told Julie that he was going back to see Lily.
I don't know why you believe anything that Tramp tells you about his emotional state. They probably hopped in bed again.
Oh, listen, I'm not going to listen to this. The police have to be told about this, and Lily has to be told about this.
No, Lily is not going to be told about Aaron. She is not going to be told about Aaron. Of course, the police, that's different. Lieutenant McCloskey has been working with the police. And my detectives, for heaven's sake, they've been working with the police in New York ever since I first learned that Holden had been in New York.
Do they know what Cal and Ned found out?
Of course they do. You don't believe me? Fine. Why don't we just get on the phone and we'll ask. Good afternoon, Mr. Gray. Yes, it's Mrs. Walsh. Look, Mr. Gray, my missing son-in-law's sister is here with me now, and she would like corroboration. Did I or did I not tell you today about the news? Yes. Exactly. There she is. Iva Snyder.
What's the point?
Just take it.
Hello? Yes. Yes, I understand.
Mother.
Yeah.
Do you have any news? Did Cal and Ned find Holden?
A night for Excedrin PM.
This day won't go away.
My allowance.
Your vacation? Canceled.
The check? I can't sleep and my head aches.
You want Excedrin PM. Strong aspirin-free headache medicine you can feel good about. Plus a gentle ingredient to help you sleep.
Mother is staying indefinitely.
Make a bad day go away with Excedrin PM. And rest assured it's aspirin-free.
Introducing a new Chex that's double delicious. I love double Chex. Better than the rest. Corn, rice, sweet, crunch, double twist, bite, munch. It's new, lightly sweetened corn plus lightly sweetened rice makes new double Chex twice as nice. I love double Chex. Better than the rest. Corn, rice, sweet, crunch, double twist, bite, munch.
Who are you going to call the most this month?
My grandparents in Philippines.
My uncle, Super Money Uncle, lives in Agra, India.
With Sprint's new program, The Most, you automatically save 20% off whoever you call the most each month.
I call them in the Netherlands.
And with The Most, you can also choose a plan that lets you save 20% on international calls.
Mom in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
My sister in Munich?
My sister in Sri Lanka.
Doesn't anyone have relatives in Buffalo anymore?
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Blake, Roth, and Holly. A triangle of love, hate, and betrayal.
You're just a tramp and you can figure it out a little later.
That's ready to explode quick. Turn on the light.
Scared of what I might do?
I'm not frightened of anything. Guiding light.
Should be.
This is CBS. Playboy comes calling on a Michigan school looking for students to pose nude. And the welcome mat isn't exactly out. Find out why tonight on TV2 Eyewitness News at 6.
Eating well is something that you wanna do. A healthy way to live your life that Joe can help you do. We're giving you more nutritious and pure. Pack it to your dog today. Pack it to your dog today. You can do it. Pack it to your dog. Drink it, eat it. You can beat it. Energize your day. Pack it to your dog today.
I love my baby so pamper the best I know.
Introducing Kleenex Huggies Baby Wipes. Clean like a washcloth.
Huggies baby wipes clean, quickly clean like no others I've seen.
Huggies Baby Wipes. Textured to clean like a washcloth. To gently grip and clean away the mess.
Huggies baby wipes clean. Gently clean like no others I've seen.
What food your child eats can turn your little angel into a little devil. Why kids are going berserk from the food they eat. Next, Donahue.
Monday at 5 on WJBK TV2.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
I don't believe my eyes. Hi, baby. Selma said she talked to you, and I assumed that you were in Zurich.
No, I called from the jet. I wanted to come right back. I tried to call you, too, at the hospital, but I guess I missed you. Why are you here?
Because she came with the same questions that you had about Cal and about Mr. Simon.
Well, do you have any news?
Sweetheart, why don't we all sit down?
I don't want to sit down. What have you heard?
Well, first of all, they're not back yet.
Well, we do have news.
Lily, Cal, and Ned talked to the captain and to a few crew members who signed on in Boston. And Holden was never on that treaty.
Well, I made those revisions if you want to check.
Darling. Oh.
know how much the Snyders prize honesty. What future would you have with Caleb when your one-night stand with his brother produced a bouncing baby boy who you've lied about endlessly? A little boy who's being raised right now by Caleb's own sister in the tangled web of deception that you helped create.
Not back yet, huh?
I suppose I could have left, but I wanted to hear what she had to say.
You've gone a long time.
I suppose it didn't mean much to have you promise not to tell Caleb if she's going to go ahead and tell Lily about Aaron.
You know that none of this mess ever would have come about if we told Lily and Holden the truth from the very beginning.
John, what do you think happened to Holden? Do you think he's dead?
Oh, who knows what to think. I don't think Holden's a coward. He sells his car, he hawks his watch, hawks his ring. Needs money. For what? Sounds to me like he wants to start all over again. That's just kind of surprising to me. I mean, I know how much Lily meant to him. His family meant to him. I don't blame him for wanting to get away from his mother-in-law, though. God knows what shenanigans Lucinda put him through, besides the ones that we've seen. I mean, she's not shedding any tears about this thing. I think she's got exactly what she wants. Lily is working right next to her. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if she got Lily to move back into the mansion now that you know that Holden wasn't on that boat.
I never should have pushed Lucinda to tell Lily that.
Well, what?
I told Lucinda that she had to tell Lily that he was on that freighter. If she didn't, I would go to Lily myself and tell her that I saw him in New York and that he found out about Aaron.
Did she give you any persuasive reason as to why she didn't want to tell Lily this?
Well, yes. She said that it would be far worse for Lily to think that he shipped out to sea to get away from her than it would be for her to think that he was dead. At least that's what she said. Although I saw her face when Emma told us the news that Holden wasn't on the freighter. And I don't think she was surprised at all.
Well, your pulse is a little fast, but it's steady and strong.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
No, you're not fine, darling. Here. Take some of that. Otto, can't you call the hospital? Couldn't somebody come over and take a look at her?
I don't need a doctor, Mother, okay? We'll just stay here.
Why didn't you tell me that Cal and Ned were flying to Taiwan?
It was my decision not to tell you, sweetheart, because I thought it would be better to wait until we had something definite without raising your hopes and considering your reaction right now. I was right. Thank you so much for your gallant save of my daughter.
I'll be in my office.
Oh, yeah, Scott, if you're available later, I guess we should go over my meeting with Sean.
Oh, honey, that's hardly necessary today.
Yeah, we can do that later. But you know what? It's great to have you back.
Thank you.
Baby. Oh, baby.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know how else to tell
Oh,
you.
no, you did the right thing.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah. Go marry John and
Oh,
and
no.
be happy, okay?
We'll have to postpone that.
No, don't postpone it. I want you to get married. Holden would want you to get married. You know that. There's nothing that you can do here. I was just going to have to accept the fact that I may never see Holden again. And I know that you both want to help, but you can't. I'm going to have to do this alone.
You know, Sunsweet pitted prunes also come in this nice little slice size. And they're every bit as sweet and delicious as Sunsweet's larger ones. Of course, that's just my opinion, which I certainly respect.
Reserve a room at any choice hotel like Quality, Comfort, Clarion, and Sleep, and get this fabulous coupon book absolutely free. You'll save at places like Alamo Rent-A-Car, Red Lobster, and Theme Park, a value of over $1,000. So call and reserve your room today.
Bye-bye.
Vanna White not included.
Oh.
Call 1-800-4CHOICE to reserve your room. Coupon book supplies are limited, so call today.
There's a big idea heading your way from Chunky, the big soup. Chunky chicken corn chowder. Mouth-watering mammoth chunks of chicken, the towering taste of sweet corn, a preponderance of potatoes in an immensely creamy, rich broth. Chunks big enough for a fork, blended like never before. So you better use a big spoon to get every bountiful bite of this deliciously different soup. Chunky chicken corn chowder. Soup so big, it eats like a meal.
Morning. Time for a healthy breakfast.
Don't worry, your kids won't hide from it.
A cereal made from whole grain oats.
Don't worry, your kids will eat it.
It's Quaker Oat Life. Lightly sweetened inside, roasted, toasted oats outside. Life tastes so delicious. Unless they're weird, your kids will eat it.
Oh, don't worry for me. I've got to head back to the office.
I wasn't planning on it. Or for me either. Doing a little inventory.
Was the bottle open?
I opened it myself last night. But I don't think there's anything missing.
Oh, scared me for a minute.
You know, the thought crossed my mind that she may not have been sober when she wrote that note. But it doesn't look like it. Happily, so. What'd you find upstairs?
Lots of clothes. Shouldn't take much. Then again, you don't need much down there, right?
That's the understatement.
Listen, why don't we bring this over to my place tonight and finish off while I cook us both some dinner?
Okay. Better than coming back here alone. Look, Emily, I just want to make one thing clear. I am not letting her walk out of my life. I'm going after her.
Larry, maybe you should give her some time to remember the time you guys spent down there together. She said it was the happiest time of her life. Give those memories a chance to have their effect. And in the meantime, you can figure out how you really feel about Franny.
Of course, I realize that this is my decision to make, Dr. Michaels. It's just that, well, I just wanted to get your opinion about it.
Okay, well, it sounds to me as though Darryl is doing his best to make the situation comfortable for you if you do go.
But to see a new therapist?
It's not a new therapist to Darryl, you know. And it might show good faith on your part to have a session with somebody Darryl apparently places a great deal of trust in. I'll tell you what I can do. I can call some of my colleagues and see what I can find out about Dr. Adler and this clinic.
Would you, Lynn? That would be great. I would very much appreciate that.
Well, it's no problem at all, so I'll get back to you then.
Thank you very much. Okay. Bye-bye.
Larry is in love with somebody else. We're friends. That's it.
Well, if you honestly feel that way, I think if we had a chance to be alone together anywhere, we could start to rebuild the trust between us, like we did the night you stayed over at the house.
Hello. I don't believe it. Sabrina! Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm talking to you. It's so good to hear your voice.
Well, it's great to hear yours, too. Listen, I need you to do me a favor. Our father's sitting here beside me, and you must persuade him to come home for a decent dinner break.
Oh, come on. If you just use your powers of persuasion, I think you can get him to do anything.
I don't know. But actually, I just really wanted an excuse to hear your voice and to tell you that I've been thinking about you. So I'll put him on, but don't go away. I want to talk to you again.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, kiddo, how you doing? How's Carrie? I hear from Kim that she gave you a scare last night.
Yeah, she did, but she's fine, Daddy. And Larry stayed the night, and that was a real comfort.
Good. Darryl was there, too, huh?
Yeah, he was. As a matter of fact, he's still here. He's upstairs playing with Carrie as we speak. I tell you, it's as if my little girl was never sick at all.
Oh, that's terrific. Listen, I miss you. I must say I'm having a good time visiting with Sabrina and feeling like I'm really needed down here.
I miss you too, Daddy. If you were here, I would be betting your ear about one of Daryl's latest suggestions.
Well, then why don't you give me a capsule version?
Okay. Daryl wants me and Carrie to fly to Des Moines with him and stay with Warren and Evelyn, and, well, he wants me to see a psychiatrist, Daddy. The same psychiatrist that Carolyn was seeing when she was having some of the same doubts that I'm having right now.
Oh, Betty, something new. Introducing Betty Crocker Supreme Dessert Bars in 4 great flavors.
Your chocolate peanut butter drives me nuts. Your lemon gives me chills.
How do you do it?
Your caramel turns me inside out. Your chocolate coffee sends me thrills.
Betty Crocker Dessert Bars. There's never been anything quite like them.
You sweet talker.
New dessert bars.
Betty Crocker.
Nothing satisfies so many people in so many different ways. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
When it rains, finesse adjusts. When things heat up, finesse adjusts. Conditions change, finesse adjusts. Conditions more when you need it, less when you don't. Your hair is always beautiful, no matter what.
No matter what your hair goes through, no matter what life does to you, finesse your hair to beautiful, beautiful. Finesse your hair to beautiful. Finesse your hair to beautiful.
Announcing a major advance in muscle pain relievers. New Eucalyptimint. The first rub that combines powerful pain relief with a terrific scent. New Eucalyptimint Muscle Pain Relief. Finally, a rub that works great, smells great.
Sure, plums are wonderful, but did you know ounce for ounce you get more vitamins and minerals after plums become prunes?
Sweet, delicious California prunes. Find out how good they really are.
All right. Now, Sean is going to send out a memo that these accounting practices are no longer to be honored and that the balances need to be adjusted. He will also call if there's any definite information.
Well, good. Good. You did a great job.
Yes, you've done a splendid, splendid job. But I don't think you should be working so hard today.
It's easier to keep busy.
Well, I don't know. Shock, jet lag. All right, but quit early and go to the hospital. Let someone take a look at you. Okay?
Oh, Mother, just stop it.
I have a much better idea. Come on home. Come home and have a quiet dinner with you and Bianca. Okay, and sleep over. I'll touch you in bed. Hey, darling, you are Zurich. You're on Zurich time. You have jet lag. It's 11 o'clock for her.
I'm not tired, okay? And as nice as that sounds, I should be withholding Stanley tonight.
I don't know why you want to go out there. It'd be depressing. You know what I mean? Oh, my God. I'm supposed to be in the conference room. I forgot. I'm going to make this as quick as I can. Be right back. All right.
Well, she loves you.
I know she does. Just that she assumes she knows what's best for me.
Lilia, I'm really sorry that Cal wasn't able to find Olga.
Me too.
You're back. I was worried about you. What happened?
Lily's back from Zurich. Yeah, she walked in when I was on the phone with the Lucinda's detectives.
What'd you tell her?
The truth? That Holden wasn't on that freighter.
How'd she take it?
She fainted. Legs just fell right out from underneath her. Lucinda's right.
About what?
that Lily is in no condition to hear the real reason that Holden left.
Oh, for crying out loud. There she goes, brainwashing you again into doing her bidding instead of doing your better
No, John, that is not true, and brainwashing is exactly what Lucinda is accusing you of doing.
And so you want to go along with her now? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, listen. If you think it's the wrong time to go ahead and tell her, okay, I'll pass on it, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, come on. Don't you think we could just go, you and me? We could go now and get married. You think we could do that? Come on, let's go.
I think I'm going to go by Worldwide and
I think that's
Lily
a good
up to
idea.
the farm.
I think that's a good idea.
It's an east side of everything. Have a wonderful trip and a wonderful wedding. I'll see you when you get back.
Now listen to me. If you think that it would be a better time to spend the evening with your family, well, okay, let's do that. We could leave first thing in the morning.
No, John. Lily said that we shouldn't postpone anything. That we should go ahead and get married and be happy.
Come on.
That that's what Holden would want.
Okay.
Let's do it now, John.
Let's do it.
Oh.
Come on. I'll get it. Okay. Hello.
John, hi, I'm glad I caught you. Margot didn't by any chance stop by there to say goodbye or anything, did she?
No, why?
Oh. Well, Tom was a little worried about her because she had called from the station about an hour ago and said that she was going to pick up the boys, but then when Tom
Called Marilyn, she hadn't arrived yet, so... No, I don't know. Maybe she went to pick up some groceries or something like that. Don't you worry about it.
How am I not supposed to do that?
Well, I'll figure it out. You just go to Foxwood Lodge, have a wonderful time, give my love to Iva, and I'll see you when you get back. Bye-bye.
What is it?
Margot is a little late getting home. I'm going to call Tom.
In the world of Fisher-Price Little People, fun seems to pop up everywhere you turn. On the farm. On the job. Even at school. Because now that our playsets have little people power, turning on a child's imagination is more fun than ever.
What got into that cat?
What in the world? Well, I never. Oh, yes, I have.
What got into that cat? Great tasting Friskies, filled with energy-producing nutrients to bring out the frisky in your cat. What got into that cat?
Hi, I'm Brand Central Associate Gordon Little, and it's Sears Day.
Our biggest Sears Days ever, with great values throughout the store. Right now, get a terrific price on this large capacity Kenmore washer, just $249. Matching dryer, just $199. You save $60 on the pair. And this Kenmore 18 cubic foot top mount refrigerator is only $429.
All at Sears Brand Central now.
So hurry into Sears Day.
Joanne, call over to Julius. Tell Harold Gleason to come over right away. There's something important I want to go over with him. All right. Yeah. Really? All right. Send him in, but tell him to knock. Come in. Anthony?
In this briefcase There's $1 million, cash. I want that damn negative.
Listen, I'm sure Emily's going to be along any time. We said 5 o'clock.
Don't worry about it. Sit down and make yourself comfortable. I'll be upstairs with Carrie if you need anything. So. And by the way, I think it's really great that you're having dinner with Emily.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
She took pity on me. After I swore I wouldn't go chasing after Susan down in Montega, at least not for now.
Susan is in Montega?
Yeah, she went down with Inez. A little piece of information she didn't bother to include with the letter in the ring.
That's kind of strange, Larry, because I just spoke with Daddy and Sabrina down there. They didn't mention it.
Bob's in Montega?
Well, good thing I was with you when the call came in so that I could take you out there.
I'll say, all these roads look alike to a guy from Illinois. Well, mother and daughter doing fine. That's the first baby I've delivered since I was an intern.
Well, I'll never tell. Now, will you please take a dinner break?
You saw the line of people out there, didn't you?
Oh, they'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, but
Father, you could easily be here all night.
just a few more, okay? I'll be there in an hour.
All right, I'll be back to fetch you. I'm very grateful, you know. This clinic means a lot to me.
And I'm very grateful that you gave me the opportunity of really feeling needed again. I'll see you in a bit.
Yes, you will. Oh, sorry.
Dr. Hughes, are you ready for more patients?
Send them in, Maria. Come in. When it started. Susan.
What are you doing here?
Yeah. Oh, God. All right, send her in. Julie, I've seen enough of your face for one day. What makes you think I'm not going to have you bodily thrown out of this building?
You don't have to throw me out, Miss St. I'm just here to take Lily to the farm.
Oh. Selma, find Lily. Julie's here. Take her to the farm. You're very foolish, you know. You were just so foolish. It was foolish of you to tell John and Iva everything. I thought we had a gentleman's agreement.
Any agreement that we had was over the minute I realized it was all based on a lie. You knew damn well that Holden wasn't on that freighter long before Ned and Cal went to Taiwan. Is that true? Mother, is that true?
There's things we do to control what we eat.
Now you can give in to your craving for snacks the smart way. Introducing Orville Redenbacher Smart Pop. Compared to potato chips, new Smart Pop has 80% less fat and a third fewer calories. So you can eat and eat and eat and not feel the least bit guilty. New Smart Pop. From Orville Redenbacher, of course.
Of course.
Something's missing.
Today's pork. What's missing? 31% of the fat, 14% of the calories. Taste what you could be missing. Pork, the other white meat.
This is one way to cut some fat from your family's diet. This is a whole new way. Introducing new Promise Ultra, the spread that's the absolute lowest in fat of any leading brand. That's right. Promise Ultra is the lowest in fat. Plus, it has 65% fewer calories than margarine and a light, delicate taste. So cut some fat from your family's diet a whole new way with Promise Ultra. Get heart smart.
It's the land of the midnight sun, and everyone's acting half-baked.
You get hit in the head or something, huh?
Emmy-winning Northern Exposure, tonight. Friday.
Well, you can say it. It's not a dirty word. Okay, when Judy
says it. It's a dirty word.
Where does the kid go to learn about the birds and the bees?
Golden Palace.
But who's going to do the teaching?
My mama told me that sex was a woman's duty. And I guess I've been a proud little soldier ever since.
Soldier, you're a 4-star general.
The Golden Palace, Friday.
Do your kids seem to be modern-day Jekyll and Hyde? Maybe it's just allergies. Donahue finds out this afternoon. He's